Have you ever wondered how you could watch every single race of the Pepsi Cup Series and have them all at your fingertips? Scroll down to the playlist tabs and then select the season playlist of your choosing and then select the race in which you wish to watch. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and enjoy all of the racing action here on the FireLynx Racing Network. It is time for race 4 of the season. Hello and welcome everyone to Fontana, California in the Auto Club Speedway. It's time for the Auto Club 400. Here today for race 4, we're starting to see who the favorites are this season, and one of them so far has been Kyle Larson throughout so far. He leads the points coming into today. Ross Chastain lines up on pole. Season 6, race 4, already mentioned that. Great day for racing here in California as well. Ross Chastain lines up on pole, as I've already mentioned, looking for his first win of the season and his first win since winning the championship back in Season 4. But alongside of him, it's Kyle Busch, who has had some great cars but has been unable to finish the deal for, more often than not in these last couple of races. Christopher Bell, the defending champion, deep in the points right now. He's struggled so far this season after coming off such a strong season last season. Can he come back? Ty Gibbs, the rookie. He's the highest starting rookie in the field. He lines up P5 today in that 54 car. That Interstate Batteries car going to be strong. And Carson Hocevar had troubles with Kyle Busch the past 2 weeks now. Last week ended in a crash and a fight in Phoenix. Can he come back and get some redemption and potentially beat that 8 car? We'll see as we get ready to roll off for the AAA Auto Club 400. Here's a look at today's starting lineup. On pole position, it's L-Dog 48 Gaming alongside Cubstero 9, and row 2 is made up of Cooper Snyder and Racer X Productions. Row 3, behind them, we have Sports and Gaming Central. He is alongside Nathan S. Mickey and Jeffy Show lines up alongside Nil83. They are row number 4. Behind them, we have Dylan Hardy and Gianna Rode the Wall, along with Elliott Fan 9 and Super NASCAR Fan 48 behind them. Moving on, we have NW147 in row 7. He's alongside the Sergio Show. And behind them, we have Nikolai and CS Productions, Spire Motorsports teammates, who have been running great this year but start 15th and 16th today. NASCAR Toyota Cup Series is alongside Colin Cropley with SMCS Racing Network alongside Soap behind them in row 10. Row 11 is Timothy Tacos and Duncan, and in row number 12 we have Renee Hernandez and Game Bros 27. Moving on, we have row 13, Jimmy Johnson, that's Will Garner, alongside Super Mario David 124, and Payne is alongside Chase the Row Racer behind them. Doorman lines up alongside Ozone Productions, and Tyler the Creator 2 is alongside RS Conover behind them. And last race's winner at Phoenix, Joey Logano, NASCAR and Dogs lines up alongside Tomato Can 142 deep in today's field. Dark Shadows Guard is alongside ESMN. And rounding out today's field in the back row, we have Rex Racing Network and Win 049. Today's race, we're in for a good one here on this bumpy, old Auto Club racetrack. 10 laps, Ross Chastain is on pole, and it is a wide racetrack as well. Expect some chaotic restarts, potentially crazier than those of Phoenix last race. As they come out of turn number 4, Chastain and Kyle Busch lead the field to the green. We are racing in Fontana. Great move by Christopher Bell. Down into turn number 1. They are 4 and 5 wide. But Kyle Busch is going to have the lead with a push from Kyle Larson heading into turn number 3. Larson trying to make that top line work, but Kyle Busch slides up in front and cuts off the 5 car. Busch will lead the opening lap here in Fontana. Shane Van Gisbergen is up into third, but Kyle Larson around the outside takes the lead. Larson, the championship leader, looking strong here early, trying to extend his gap as they cross the line. 2 laps down, still a long ways to go though, and Kyle Busch looking to come back. He's going to try the inside, gets Larson loose a little bit, slides him up the track. Busch goes back to the lead as here comes Ty Gibbs, as now they're 3 wide. Ross Chastain on the bottom, taking the 3rd spot away with an amazing move by the 1 car, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has crashed, and he has crashed hard into the inside wall. First caution of the race is out here on lap 4. It's the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Hard crash. When you see this replay, you'll see just how hard it was into an inside wall. The car got air. Kyle Busch will get the halfway bonus awarded at the end of lap 5 under this caution over Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, and more as they head on to pit road now. These pit stops going to be pivotal here. Auto Club, of course, very tough on old tires. Would expect all the leaders to come on in. Ross Chastain, 4 tires and fuel, as you would expect, to make it to the end of this race. That 1 car looking strong early, but fell back from pole. Kyle Larson, that 5 car, arguably the fastest car on the track right now. He will also take 4 tires and fuel on that 5 car, saying the car is perfect. Kyle Busch a little bit tight right now in that 8 car. He will be getting 4 tires and a chassis adjustment and fuel, and he is away. And off of pit road, Ross Chastain picks up the race lead. He is over Kyle Busch, Ty Gibbs, and Kyle Larson. Those are your top 4 for the restart. We actually had 5 cars stay out. As there's a look at the replay, it started with Chase Briscoe in that 14. No, he got turned. The 2 might have misjudged that. Matt DiBenedetto in the 2 and got into the 14 of Chase Briscoe, who got into the 21 of Burton and then shot down into the side of the 47. Tyler Reddick fell back on that pit stop cycle. He finds himself deep in the field for this restart after running up towards the front in the top 10. Can he recover? We have 5 cars staying out. Blaney, really the only one who wasn't running at the back before the caution. Getting ready, coming back to the green flag. We are back racing, and they are already going 4 wide for the lead down into turn number 1. Chaos on the restart. Here comes Chastain. Hill goes around. He collects Kyle Busch. Larson is in it. Gregson is in it. Gibbs is in it, and Byron is in it, and a bunch of drivers involved in some hard hits as the caution is back out for this big one. And that's just what you can expect when you have people on old tires here at Fontana staying out in front of those new tire people. You could expect crashes like this, although it looks like Hill just lost it on his own. And it has caused disaster for almost all of the front runners. The 24, the 5, the 8, the 54, they were all running up at the front. The 48 has a ton of damage. That's really going to hurt him and may take away a chance for points today. As you could just see, the 62 got loose and then, slid right up in front of Ty Gibbs there. Hard hit to the opposite of the driver's side door, luckily. But Kyle Busch is involved. Larson, there's that hard hit I was talking about. 48 of Gregson just barely snuck through without getting terminal damage. He will continue on, but that car's damaged to a point where I don't know if he'll be able to get back up through the field. And we only have 3 laps as well. Dylan and Blaney, the top 4, still out here on old tires with Ross Chastain in 5th on the freshest, and Shane Van Gisbergen getting the run on that outside line as they head down into turn 1. Here comes Chastain, 3 wide for the lead. He will take it away. Into turn number 3. Blaney trying to get a run. Shane Van Gisbergen is up into P3 behind them, and the race for the lead is now, you would have to think, between Chastain and Van Gisbergen, but I think SVG is just a bit too far back as he takes 2nd away. Lap and a half to go for Ross Chastain. What a race it's been so far, but Chastain's going to get this one without a major mistake. And now we have trouble on the back straightaway. Hard into the wall. Chase Briscoe. Caution is out. race is over, and the AAA Auto Club 400 will go to Ross Chastain in the Advent Health #1 for Trackhouse Racing. A vicious lick to the inside wall for Chase Briscoe in the 14 to end this race. Let's take a look at what happened here. As you could just see, oh, he got air. Turned off the front bumper of it. Looks like the 99 car got air, set back down on the ground, and slammed that opening with the rear of the car. Luckily, these fuel cells are strong enough to withstand an impact like that, and you could see the back end damage to that 14. Boy, that was a huge crash. Here are your results. L-Dog48 Gaming wins from pole here today over Shane Van Gisbergen. Man, what a race. How about Eric Jones, P3 there at the checkered flag. Carson Hocevar up in the 4th. Truex in 5th. Blaney, the highest of the old tire runners, in 6th. Brad Keselowski in 7th. Some great results. Austin Dillon needed a good run. He ends up P9 today. Just absolutely crazy here today in Auto Club. You can see the rest of the grid. Chandler Smith, P13 today. Shout out to him for a great run. Bubba Wallace, P15, finally getting some decent points that he very well needs. Tyler Reddick finished P19 because of that bad stop. Jimmy Johnson, part-timer this season in the 84, finishing 18th. Joey Logano managed to recover from 16th from outside the top 30, I believe. And now you can see some of the DNFs here. Kyle Busch. God, I almost said Chase Elliott. Well, Chase Briscoe, Austin Hill, Kyle Busch, Ty Gibbs, Kyle Larson. A lot of cars. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Bunch of cars out of this race. This is the most DNFs we have had since that wild Daytona 500 to open the season up. Here are the points. Kyle Larson, despite a bad day, holds on to the championship lead with a bunch of laps led and second at the halfway mark. Josh Bilicki up in the 2nd in the standings. Ryan Blaney takes 3rd, and Chastain with the win goes up to 4th. Kyle Busch drops to 6th. And you could just see Shane Van Gisbergen there in 16th. Chase Elliott with a slow start this season down in 15th. And your defending champion, Christopher Bell, down in 18th in the points right now. Did not go up any spots. Struggles for that 20 team so far this season. We'll have to get things turned around after the NASCAR Daytona 500 break we're going to have when we go to Sonoma in a few months' time. Just absolutely wild stuff. But I mean, for Christopher Bell, good time to turn things around. You got a road course of Sonoma, then you got a short track of Bristol, and then Riverhead, another even shorter track coming up after that in New York. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more. As I mentioned, the next race will be the NASCAR Daytona 500 that I work on. So it'll probably be a good month and a half, 2 months before I get on to another race. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.